Ooh. My god, that was loud. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Another episode here on the Hermitcraft server, and I was just trying to set up camp. And yeah, at the moment it's just me and Mambo. Mambo is AFKing. And yeah, a thunderstorm broke out, and at the same time I got attacked by phantoms. And why is there... The rain looks so weird sometimes. And yeah, I never fought phantoms with a... Oh my... With a with some lightning, so I want to see how that goes. Oh, wait. No, it's lightning time. Go away. I mean, I still, you know, it's all cool with the summoning lightning and all of that, but I just feel this should have a bigger impact, right? I guess why they want to do it and make it not so damaging, so you can get charged creepers and other charged mobs from it, or lightning mobs in a way, you know, transform witches, villagers and all this. But on the other hand, I just feel if you get struck by lightning, you're toast. I mean, this should be more powerful. I mean, this phantom survived this strike easily. And yeah, zombie also takes 2 hits. On top of the damage the trident does, I don't know, man. It could be more powerful. What do you think? Anyways, let's quickly sleep. I was in the process of making a bed here when all the madness broke out. Let me see. I wanted to get some wool out of here, and I have the wood, and then make a bed, and then we can sleep this night away. All right, let's quickly do that. Then we can start with the project today, and I also want to do a little something. What? All right, here, a little something you guys requested, because it seems it's everybody on Hermitcraft gets new computer time. Zizuma had to get one too, I think because he had some issues with his graphics card and so on. And he did Zizuma's new computer, or in my case, my new girlfriend, Gertrude, versus Mambo's base. I don't know, I'm not sure how he conducted the test, but I guess he just went over there and looked how the performance was affected by it. So this is green here. This is still decent FPS. Everything feels good. Now let's go further over to Mr. Green's friend, an architect buddy, Mr. Mambo, Jumbo. They got all kinds of stuff going on here. I think they've been transporting villagers about, and here is Mambo's base now for me. And as you can see, we got a little bit of a dip in FPS, but yeah, I mean, Gertrude is handling Mambo's base just fine. Not quite sure what, you know, did Zizuma do something else here or so, but just being around here and looking at it, seems I can handle it well. And I still trying to find the limits of the system a little bit. I have not much RAM allocated at the moment, so you can see, so probably I give it a bit more, 4 or so. But you know, you wanna get optimum performance with lowest resources assigned. Obviously, that's kind of the goal. Yeah, but for me now, yeah, with Optifine running and the new computer with absolute beast components, Minecraft became playable again in a halfway decent way without giving you a headache because of all the choppiness. So there's that. And yeah, today we gonna start working here on the Redstone shop for a start a little bit. And yeah, I want to add a project here and there. So we had this randomizer, right? This idea for this randomizer based on fireworks, and I think I'm gonna install that, and you guys saw that design already. And if you haven't seen it, well, you get a nice chance to catch up now, because I will build it and quickly look at it. Just trying to figure out if are we odd or even in here. Let me quickly. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we're even. Okay, then we should build 2 quirky things here and 1 here. Kind of, yeah, have it make more sense in a way. So we could have 1 thing here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, And then we come in 4 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smash that out. And then we hook up 2 things here left and right for people to check out. Cool. Yeah, let me gather my thoughts and materials a little bit more. And yeah, then we can get going here. Okie dokie. What is in these chests here? Oh, okay. This was from the Kill the Tango stuff. Right, kill impulse stuff. There is some of the things in here still. Okay, I added 2 more things now, to our list of quirky redstone devices. So now we have a fully working memory game, right here, right at the centerpiece, and then people can come around and go like, oh, what is this? We want to have them press buttons and be intrigued. So this one is the TNT duper with the crazy effect of not doing damage. That is quite a nice surprise. And then we install the rail duper setup here now. So you can press here and see, ooh, rails. Nice. And last but not least, the rocket charged randomizer setup. So you press here, you see the rocket coming up. Oh, okay. We got a right side this time. And left side. Perfect demonstration. Put some fireworks in there. Might need to put a few more. But yeah. These are pretty much now 4 really cool attractions you can look at. And yeah, we just let the items rest there and despawn then. I mean, people are not gonna come here and click the heck out of everything all the time. So it's not a problem. It's just, somebody comes by and asks themselves, what is this? And then they are impressed. So we can take down this rail duper here that I tried and also used quite a few times now already, actually. You might need a new one somewhere. And yeah. So we got that. That is the carpet duper. I think we don't want to have 2 duping arrays pretty much. We have the TNT duper technically already. So yeah, now I want to build another device and got to put some thought into it, what I want to do there. I mean, maybe I was thinking of putting some zero-ticked cactus there to show that you can actually grow cactus insanely fast using zero-tick technology. That might be something, but it might also be something that people don't really understand when they come here and go like, right, there's a cactus, okay. The cactus can also randomly grow and so on, so it might not be the perfect setup to demonstrate what we are capable of redstone-wise. So yeah, I'm gonna brainstorm a little bit and think of something quirky we can put here. Nice and quirky, and yeah, then we have the main attractions done here, and then we need to do some architecture around this bad boy. It all needs to be tied together somehow. Alright, so for the third project here, I had an idea, and yeah, there's many quirky redstone things out there. A lot of people are often not aware of, and one is leaf stone. Yeah, you can actually use leaves to transmit power and all of that, and that's actually a pretty cool quirky little thing we could show off because it has a nice effect. It has this 1-tick delay, and I'm thinking how could we display this nicely. Let's say if we have this sitting here, right, and then we would like to have a nice, yeah, so we could do this, right, we could have observers back there. We need to double loop it to make it work nicely, but I think this way this should work out. So we throw in some observers back here, right, and yeah, we throw in solid blocks, but we also need observers here, so we should probably break this out first, and then it could work, and then we get a super nice Knight Rider light scaling effect thingy bingy. Whoop, come on, man. It's not so hard to place some observers. Here we go, and throw a few here. Alright, let me see. Kadonk, kadonk. Yeah, sometimes, man, block placing in Minecraft is still so weird. Alright, I still feel the observers placed the wrong way around. I felt from day one that is the case, but I don't know. It is just weird to me the way it is, but, well, that's me. Okay, anyways, this is what we're gonna use. Stress Monster, our nemesis, just joined. And yeah, then we gotta have the lights here. Right, and then we want to have some leaves sitting up in here. And as you can already see, I mean, yeah, that's nothing new. I placed the block in front of the observer, stuff happens. But yeah, there's actually some fun stuff. We need to extend it here a little bit, and then we need some logs, some nice wood logs. Let's grab some, and then some piston stuff, and then we can do things. Okay, yeah, let's take dark logs. You won't see them anyways, but I want to have the leaves exposed so people see, ooh, there's some trickery, leafstone trickery, right? And entice them to hire our services. All right, so we gotta push a wood block onto here. Let's see. Yeah, the wood block needs to be pushed next to this here. And yeah, we have space out here, so that's cool. We can do it from over here. It's a bit less compact than it could be, but yeah, you know, this is how Minecraft works. You squeeze stuff in the way it looks good. Form follows function, right? Always the same. All right, anyways, here we got the log now. So now let's see if we had a button. Let's grab one and see how this looks. And see, somewhere there is the piston. Oh yeah, that's already really nice. So yeah, if you put the same thing on the other side, we can get a really nice back and forth, super sweet light show. And that is only possible because these nice little leaves all have 1 tick delay between each other. So yeah, let me hook up the back side because we need to double the input here, come back and then loop it kind of. And then we can give it a look and see how smooth it looks. But it should look really, really nice and nicely animated. That's the key point of this here. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, using leafstone is the only way to achieve such a really nice, yeah, constant and nicely flowing, yeah, redstone lamp signal. Pretty cool. I left some bits exposed here, you know, so that people can guess what's going on and I get intrigued, but maybe don't show everything, so, you know, they then cannot just copy it. You know, otherwise this would be a bad business model. Well, you know, in general, this is just to brag a bit and see, okay, look, we can do some stuff, come by. And I think it's working. There's some really cool stuff in this shop now. So we got the Simon Says, aka a memory game up there. I completely glassed it out now because I thought, yeah, just, you know, this is just to demonstrate and expose and make people able to look into the redstone, right? We don't want to hide it here particularly. We want to show them what nice redstone it is. And yeah, that leaves us with one more thing to do with this project pretty much. We need to make it look better. We need to yeah, have a way to get up there, we need a way to get down there, and I imagine some walkways going around it, and almost imagining that whole thing as a piece of art, you know, something you would find downtown New York, a kind of an installation, and it doesn't need to be a full building. I just want to have it as a point of interest, and then of course we need some dog shop logo attached to it at some point. That would be really, really cool. Yep, but yeah, so far so good. Let's quickly test the memory game to make sure it still works. If we removed some of the blocks, okay, let's play around. Red, green, oh, what? Red, green, green, blue. Red, green, green, blue. Bing. Correct answer. Cool. Alright, this is the reset, so we need to put some signs here, of course, in case people want to play, so they know how to play. So that is cool. Yeah, pretty happy about that. That is framed in. Okay, I used powder here. So I have these bits and pieces here where we have our machinery set up, and I definitely want to build some kind of something on there. I'm not quite sure yet how this will turn out, but it could have some cooling towers that are slabbed up a bit and, you know, kind of look a bit high-techy. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it. As usual, when it comes to designing buildings, it's a long process for me, and it just, you know, happens over time, and I derp around a bit with it, or with it for a while, and eventually it'll look cool. Yeah. So, whenever you fly over the battlefield, you find some fun stuff. There's 2 witches trapped in a boat. And I think the boat was one of the escape boats of the Concorp, and the witches actually wandered in there. And yes, Zumavoid is also starting to build a wall here, kind of along, or has started to build a wall, almost finished pretty much along here. The war zone is kind of framed in now and preserved. It's a big museum of insanity. Yeah. So down there, there's the two witches. Yeah, they should be silenced ones, huh? If they're silenced, they're from our cannon. Yeah, yeah. Let's get out of here. They're still mad. War's still going on. And yeah, I was just going back to the Civil War base to grab some of the resources and things I had still down there. There's plenty of good blocks we can use for further projects. We don't need to let them go to waste. Just sit there in the storage room, right? And yeah, I started work a little bit here at the subway station, as we talked about last episode, right? And yeah, just trying to blend it in a little bit more and make it look kind of neat down here. We don't want to overdo it. Typically, you know, subway stations are not the most fancy place, but you know, if they're nicely maintained, at least they're clean and kind of squeaky looking in a way, if you can say that. So yeah, let's fill that in here. This was my designated floor blocks. And then what I wanted to do is add small details, and we're gonna add a few of those, of course. So for example, I imagined it would be cool, like normally in subway stations you have some sort of vending machine maybe, and you also have a waiting area. So I imagined in these corners here, we just need to make sure we kind of make the walls a bit neater and randomize them a little bit. So give me that, and then we make some of the polished. Yep, and throw it in there randomly, just so it blends in. And of course we also need to look for a proper lighting situation down here and so on. We'll figure something out. I really want to use end rods, maybe some sort of neon lightish thing. And yeah, then I imagined you have these areas here in the corners, and then we would use some trapdoors here, iron trapdoors, right, and place them here. So this would be some seating areas in the corner, and we might want to hook up one here too, where I have my chests at the moment. Maybe yeah, this like a bench, and then we put a solid block here again to kind of cap it off. You know, just small things like that. And maybe over here we could have a little bit of a vending machine. That would be interesting, right? A little quirky thing to quickly make money. I don't know, you know, we could sell some snacks in there, right? That would be neat if we had that. I need to look into a little vending machine design that is super compact and nice looking and sits over there. Yeah, definitely. That is definitely something I want to do. And we have so much trash blocks. Let's quickly get my shulker boxes back. Yeah, I need to clean inventory again. Let's put them here for now. While we work out this wall design here a little bit more, and I'm also doing some experiments with the ceiling. See, I want to have these kind of random patterns up there that represent kind of a network in a sense, but break up the symmetry of everything, and then we will fill this in with some other blocks so it stands out a little bit better, and then hide a lighting solution. But yeah, we'll think about that in a bit. I quickly want to address something I saw on Reddit, Hermitcraft Reddit. It was a post that got quite a lot of upvotes, and I saw quite some discussion there. And I thought it's a nice topic to quickly talk about. And as people said, and they didn't mean it in a bad way or so. It was very constructive and nice feedback / criticism also, if you want to call it even criticism. But the person that posted said, all right, guys, I really don't want to, you know, throw shade, but I feel the hermits should definitely build way more dense and put their stuff way closer together. Some of the districts are too empty and so on. And I can only say one thing: I was quite surprised about this post, because honestly, I really thought, wait, I assume that the people that watch us here, right, that they also have some experience playing Minecraft to a certain degree, maybe have experience playing on servers, right? And they would know for a fact that it is a very bad idea, especially, you know, how with the performance taking a dive over the last few versions of Minecraft, to build your stuff so close together. Like, without exaggeration, now if I say that, if we do that, if we build more dens and build, you know, 2-3 big bases close together and everything more compact and stacked, we would be unable to play within weeks, if not days. This is just a reality. You know, obviously we learned from previous seasons as well, right? You know, sure, there were denser seasons and things, but yeah, if you remember, for example, the season 4 world, I remember this just this thing was just GG, couldn't be played on anymore. It was just not feasible. It's so laggy. And I remember some of the people then downloaded the world and even tried it out in single player and said, yeah, man, this world is pretty much unplayable. So, you know, you have to cut a compromise here, guys. We cannot, like, of course we want to fill up some more stuff, and we are in the midst of it. We're doing it. I mean, the shopping district is super dense and nice, and also nicely playable because there's not so much insane redstone stuff there. But many of the farms, you know, are spread out further. Sure, we have a bunch of, here we have some nice real estate still. So here, all this area around here, definitely one could pack some stuff in there. Here, the medieval district, I mean, mainly Wells took that on. So this is an extension to the shopping district here now as well. So to this, so we can definitely try to think of another shop or something we can build around here. Well, and then we pretty much, this is medieval area. And if you look at it, I don't know, it might be a bit that it feels not as dense as before, but if you let's do a quick flyby just to try to catch some airtime here. I mean, sure, you know, there could be plenty of stuff, there could be roads, there could be lots of houses and villages, but you know me, I'm not the just I build houses guy, right? And then over there is the Concorp area right away, so this is not so much to fill in. Then this is the industrial district here, right? And then right besides it, pretty much here is the war area, which took quite some space. Here we got Zizuma's stuff. So this is almost, you know, all full. Ren has started a bigger project in here now. Is wood thing, you know, wood factory. But yeah, I mean, there is a bit of stuff going on back there already. But in total, you know, I mean, we cannot build an infinite amount of one house after the other. At least I can. Some hermits like that stuff, and maybe somebody will come up with some inspiration to keep on working here at the medieval district. But yeah, we cannot have the bases, big storage rooms, farms, and all those things around this area here. If we stack that all here, you know, lag hell will break out, guys. It's just a reality. We already are borderline. You know, some people have issues if they load certain areas. Mambo Space. Man, this became a meme. Actually, Mambo Space is, I think, not too bad. It's nobody's fault that you build up lag on a Minecraft server. It's just an accumulation of, you know, small things. And even if you spread stuff out, eventually you have too many areas loaded. So yeah, and then you will see some lag. So I was thinking for the ceiling here, maybe, guys, we could use some of that stuff here, yeah, to set it off a little bit from the rest. Some concrete blocks. I should have some of that stuff laying about still. But yeah, before I continue here, I'm a bit insecure with the roof, but with the ceiling here, but I think it could get somewhere if you if you fill it in properly. You know, it's a little bit of a different thing. Oh, okay, stop sending out minecarts. Sadly, our entrance doesn't perfectly line up with the pillars here. See, so that would be cool, then otherwise we could have maybe gone for something more straightforward, but this way I think maybe we can try something like that. Give me some feedback and some ideas, and also feel free to have some decorative, cool builder trick ideas, because this is definitely, if there's an aspect of Minecraft I need to learn more things and wanna always learn more things, it's about cool, quirky little building, tricky little things. And now you guys, you know, use your imagination. I thought I sent another minecart down. Use your imagination. What else can we hook up there? And give me some ideas of little quirky decorative stuffs that would fit in a subway station. It would give it a bit more feel. But I think with our waiting areas, right, in these corners, and then as I said here, I will think about a nice redstone design for a little vending machine we can hook up in the wall. And yeah, you know, posters would be something. We had some really nice posts also about the whole Rendog server rail network. Ah yeah, there is the second card. Okay, let's go grab it. Where did it go? So maybe I could really take the time and coordinate that with Ren a bit. Where's that minecart now? That we can make a huge map and actually a build area, kind of like what the Concorp did, right? And make it for our rail network, so we have a map we can put up. That would be nice. I'm almost thinking, wow, this is a 2x2 map area would be pretty cool, right? Maybe a smaller version, so you scale it up and down a little bit or something. To experiment with it a little bit, but it should definitely be doable. We just find maybe a spot in the ocean would work as well, or we could build it over the void. That also gives a pretty neutral color, but building it over the void would be a lot of you know, stress for you guys, because you know I hate the void and falling into it and stuff. So yeah, but I'm quite tempted to build it over the void, just to get, you know, to save some work, and yeah, to get a nice grayish, decent background color. That would probably work, you know, then we could get away with way less work, because otherwise we need to fill everything in with the concrete. Man, I would love to do the map for the rail network when I think about it now. Yeah, definitely, guys, if you have some of those posts, feel free to comment about them, or maybe, you know, let me know via Twitter if you have these the images people made about the rail network and so on. I would really like to put that into the world here. If it had that, that would be slick. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Different episode, a lot of small quirky things here and there, build a little bit there, build a little bit here, good stuff, so it doesn't get boring, right? We do something new every episode, kind of. That is almost the idea. Sure, we also like to finish our projects. Anyways, guys, before I start rambling too much, I have big plans still. There's plenty of stuff to do. Looking forward for more episodes. And I think, yeah, next time we can maybe start with the zoo. And we have one really, really good, yeah, animal for adoption. Gimme, right? The poor elder guardian that never got to do something in the war. I think he needs a proper home. So Gimme definitely needs a home over there. Although it's gonna be a pain in the butt. See ya!